Hello everyone. A while ago I unboxed 3 Simplicity floor care appliances and I put a poll up on my channel to ask which Simplicity vacuum or floor care appliance did you want me to demonstrate first, and the tub vacuum won, with the spot cleaner coming second. So, true to my word, the first video we're going to see in the Simplicity series is the Simplicity Tub Vacuum Cleaner. Since buying this machine, I have been using it on and off around my house, and I've also been using it in odd vacuum cleaner videos when I've received a dirty vacuum cleaner that's needed a bit of a clean up. Often the Simplicity is the cleaner I've grabbed for that, because it's been out since I unboxed it. It has been out, it's not been boxed back up, it has been used. I've been using a Henry bag in this because this will take pneumatic Henry bags. So if you can't get hold of the Simplicity bags, and I think you can get them from their website, but if you need some bags in a hurry, you can fit Henry bags to this. You can also fit Henry tools to this machine. Any 32mm tool, friction fit, should fit this Simplicity vacuum, because as I mentioned in the initial unboxing, you don't get an upholstery nozzle with this. All you get with this particular cleaner is a crevice tool and a dusting brush, and of course the main carpet and hard floor nozzle. In the unboxing video, I also measured the sealed suction of this Simplicity tub vacuum, and it was the equivalent to a pneumatic Henry. So this will take Henry bags, it takes Henry tools, and it also has more or less the same suction as a pneumatic Henry. But at the time of making this video, it's about half or less than half the price of a standard Henry. It's also a little bit lighter than a standard Henry. This has got a bit heavier since I unboxed it because there's dirt in the bag. We don't have the cord rewind system of the Henry though, but we do have a cord storage. So to release the cord, you just pull up this section here, and then all the cable comes off in one go. And then we can just close that back down and lock it into place. There's a built-in carry handle, a large on-off switch that you could operate either with your hand or your foot. It's got 2 large wheels on the back, 2 swivel casters on the front. The hose simply screws in, and it also has a storage bracket, or not storage, but a parking bracket here. So you can keep the machine like this if you're pausing your cleaning or you just want to store it in a tool cupboard. The wand, as you can see, fits into there. And we also have onboard storage of the 2 small tools just here on the back. So let's have a look inside. It's got dirt in it because, as I said, it has been used. 2 large clips to release, and then we can take the motor unit off. Now the filtration could be better, to be honest, than a standard Henry. Not the Henry Allergy, that does have better filtration, but a standard Henry doesn't have a HEPA filter. This has 2 pre-motor filters, it doesn't have an exhaust filter. So this, as I said, it has been used, it's still spotlessly clean. And then the motor is of course located behind here, so that locks in place. And then we have a cloth filter just over the dust bag, and again there are a little bit of dirt there, I'm not sure if you can see it, but that can be cleaned, brushed clean, as long as you use genuine bags. Now, as I said, if you can't buy the Simplicity bags, you can fit pneumatic HEPA flow, which is what I fitted to this cleaner. So, you know, it's a fair bit of dirt in there. And inside the tub is pretty clean, apart from, of course, where the bag was on here, on the bag collar, on the bag support tube. That's a bit dusty. But inside the tub, that's still pretty spotless. So, yeah, pretty happy with the filtration on this vacuum cleaner. I've not noticed a dusty smell when cleaning. So we'll put it back, and we'll do a bit of a demo on this. So let's pop the hose back on. Takes a few turns to secure into place, but it is a good little machine, and it's a very good budget cleaner. If you can't run to a Henry, you could go for this. I don't know if it's going to last as long as a Henry. Of course, it's made in China. Henrys are still made in the UK. Well, the mains powered ones, not the Henry Quick, that is made in China. But all the other pneumatic products are made in the UK. Right, let's plug in. It might switch on when I flick the switch on the socket. Yeah. So it is relatively quiet as well. It's quite pleasant cleaner to use. The carpet and floor nozzle supplied is okay. It's pretty bog standard. It's all plastic, as most of them are these days. Most of them don't have a metal base plate. As I said, it's a standard affair. You've got the foot operated pedal, which lowers the brush at the front, and a little squeegee at the back. So that's for hard floor only. When using this on carpets, the brush should be retracted. And then for carpet cleaning, you do have this litter picker at the back, and there's also some sort of nodules either side of the suction opening that might help dislodge pet hair and clinging litter. You've also got two little rollers here and two wheels at the back. So I'll give it a push initially on the carpet. Now, this is a plush pile Saxony. Many vacuum cleaners, especially suction cleaners without a rotating brush, it's a bit hard to push. You can reduce the suction somewhat on this Simplicity. You do have this suction relief valve, so you can open it to reduce the suction at the floor head. Full suction, you need to make sure that's fully closed. Now, as you can see, it is very hard to push with the suction gauge closed. On this particular carpet, on shorter pile carpets, it's a lot easier. So I do normally have to reduce the suction by opening the valve. But then when the suction is reduced, it tends to skip a bit on the carpet. Now, to get around this, I could just use the machine in the reverse. It's when you push it forward, it's very difficult. But if you lift the nozzle and pull it back, you can do it like that. It's not the best way of vacuuming, but to get around the fact that this machine doesn't like this type of carpet, this is how you can clean it. It really does lift up the carpet, and it even brings up the pile. Well, I've made a bit of a mess here on the living room carpet. So, in this mess, we've got some red lentils, some rolled oats, some black rice, some blue sand, and some flour. I think that's everything. So let's give it a bit of a rub in. So obviously the larger particles will stay on the surface of the carpet, and most vacuum cleaners should easily pick up larger particles. The worst thing for any vacuum cleaner to cope with is the sand or grit, which you can bring in if you wear shoes into your home and you've got gritty particles on the underside of your shoes. They can be trodden into the carpet and work their way down to the base of the pile. So often you do need a cleaner with some sort of agitation to remove the deep down dirt. But we just got suction for this machine. Now in this demo, because it's so hard to push forward on this carpet, I'm going to do all the cleaning in reverse. So just by pulling the head back. So it's a bit of an extreme example, but if it's going to clean this carpet, this plush pile Saxony, it's done a pretty good job. Right, there we go. I think I've rubbed that in enough. So let's grab the Simplicity and try and clean it all up. considering the amount of dirt I put down on this carpet, the Simplicity has made a good job. And also, I was only going in one direction. Normally, of course, when you're vacuuming, it's best to go in both directions. But on this carpet, with this particular nozzle, it's very, very difficult. On a shorter pile carpet, it's a lot easier, and I'll show you this in use on a much shorter pile carpet, as well as taking it into my kitchen and seeing how the Simplicity tub fares on a hard floor. So yeah, it's hard work on this type of carpet, but I'm pretty impressed with those results. So let's take the Simplicity into the kitchen and see how well it can clean my kitchen floor. Welcome to my kitchen. As you can see, I've made a right old mess on my kitchen floor. It's the same type of dirt I demonstrated on the carpet, but it is different. All the dirt I picked up in the previous demo and the dirt that was already in the dust bag is still in the dust bag. I've not put a new bag in, not emptied any dirt out. So I'm continuing to use the same bag I showed you at the start of the video. So we can use this machine in both directions on a hard floor. There'll be no trouble moving it. It's a lot easier to use on a hard floor. But in hard floor mode, you must ensure that the brush is down on the carpet and hard floor nozzle. We can actually do one pass. I'll do one pass just reverse, and then I'll clean normally forward and back. So we'll just start here, switch the machine on and see how it performs. I'm pretty impressed with that result. Everything was picked up, but I had to resort to the crevice nozzle for some of the nooks and crannies, but the edge cleaning on the floor head is pretty good, and it also cleans fairly close to the front. There was a little bit of snow ploughing as I predicted, but not too much, and all the dirt was easily sucked up when I tilted the nozzle back. So all in all, yeah, I can't fault this Simplicity tub vacuum cleaner for cleaning hard floors. Due to its shape, the Simplicity tub vacuum can't sit on a standard stair, so you will have to carry the machine when using it for stair cleaning. Although there is no dedicated stair cleaning or upholstery nozzle. You can of course use the main carpet and floor nozzle for stairs, and it is possible to clean up 10 steps with the machine safely at the bottom if you leave the wands attached. This is the short pile carpet fitted in all the bedrooms, stairs and landing of my home. So it's a lot easier to clean than the plush pile Saxony I showed you at the start of the demo. And the head is a lot easier to push even on full suction. We've almost come to an end of my video on the Simplicity tub vacuum, but before I go, let's take a look at the dust bag. Now, if I'd done these demonstrations with a bagless cleaner, I would have had to empty the bagless cleaner several times during the course of the video, and I'd also be left with quite a dirty filter. So what's the difference using a bagged cleaner? So we'll take the hose off, pop that to one side, remove the motor. So here is the first filter. Well, the first filter is the dust bag, so this is really the second filter. Not much wrong with that, is there? Maybe a little bit more light dust than there was, but that doesn't need cleaning. And then of course we've got the HEPA filter. That is still spotless, because all the dirt, most of the dirt and fine dust is captured in the bag. So we're going to spill a bit of dust, I think, when we take the bag out of the machine. So now that is a very full dust bag. It's got a bit of dust from where I took it out, so you could just wipe that out, damp cloth, make sure it's dry, and then you can fit a new dust bag, and then all the dirt that we've picked up can be disposed of, and a brand new bag fitted. I've got one here to hand. Again, it's another HEPA flow, pneumatic HEPA flow bag here, because they're a lot easier to get hold of. You will be able to get bags on the Simplicity website, but if you're in a rush and need to get bags quicker, you'll be able to get pneumatic bags from many high street shops. Some supermarkets might sell them, Currys I expect sell them, Argos, or online places like Amazon, or your independent electrical retailer. At the time of filming this video in August 2024, this Simplicity SV1 tub vacuum cleaner is available for £59 from simplicityvac.co.uk. I'll leave a link below the video, and I'll also put the specifications of this model below the video for you to look at if you're so inclined. So would I recommend it? Well, for under £60 delivered, yes, I definitely would. If you're on a tight budget, just need a new vacuum cleaner that's going to do the job, you don't need a cordless machine, you like a bagged cleaner because of the ease of changing the bag, ease of disposing of the dirt, then yes. But also I can see this being useful if you have a very expensive cordless machine that you use around your home, but you don't want to use it for DIY mess or big jobs, or you find it's not very effective for the car. Well, this could fit the bill as well. It's £60, well, a pound shy of £60, £59, and the performance is pretty good. It uses standard 32mm accessories, so obviously you only get these two small tools. If you want an upholstery nozzle or a turbo nozzle, they're easy to pick up, very cheap, or if you've got some at the back of your cupboard from an old cleaner, just see if they fit. But it's 32mm friction fit nozzles. If you've got any of those, they should fit this Simplicity SV1. So all in all, for the money, this is excellent value, and I would recommend it at £59. Even at the full price of £79.95, it still represents very good value for money, in my opinion. If you have any comments or questions about the Simplicity SV1, please comment below. And don't forget to stay tuned, because I have two other Simplicity products to show you on my channel, a spot washer and also a cordless cleaner. And I've used both of those, and I must say I'm also quite impressed with those as well, especially for the price. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.